Valve really did it this time, guys. They made something with a 3 in it. To be real though, guys, I don't know about how you feel about this, but I don't really care. If you're unfamiliar, Valve has banned both scripting and automated player commands. Includes this new snap tap feature, which, come on, man. Come on now. Who approved of this? Normal keyboard movement in games make it so if two keys are held down simultaneously for any length of time, they cancel each other out, nullifying any intended movement until a key is released. In other words, can't go two ways at the same time. Snap tap works by halting the previous key input as soon as a new key is pressed, meaning there is no delay in changing direction. This is extremely strong and almost entirely negates the intended mechanic of counter-strafing, where in order to gain weapon accuracy after moving, you must first counter that movement by going in the opposite direction, which has been a staple of Counter-Strike for over 20 years now. I mean, come on guys, it's literally in the name. Counter-Strike? Counter-Strafe? In all seriousness though, this is cheating. It's not game-changing, but it's game-altering. Especially for a game like CS that focuses so much on physics-based movement skills, this definitely seems like the right move. Counter-Strike originally evolved as a mod from Half-Life, which evolved from Quake, and similar to Valve's other movement-heavy physics shooter TF2, very much has arena shooter roots. And that game design philosophy definitely feels like it carried through. That being easy to learn but hard to master game mechanics. Both TF2 and Counter-Strike have players who have spent hours, and I mean hours, honing their movement skills to seemingly impossible lengths. It's hard to name more than a handful of games in general that has so many dedicated game modes just for movement practice. Counter-Strike has always been a game with a virtually limitless skill ceiling, where each and every aspect of basic player action can be scrutinized and evolved for efficiency and consistency. So why, oh why, are longtime fans of this game pissed off about having jump binds banned? I get the complaint that jump throwing smokes is built into the meta of the game now, with a skybox being as open as it is, but why would you rather people have to go look up guides on how to set up a jump throw bind than have Valve implement mechanics that make for a more consistent player executed jump throw? If you want a game where abilities are done for you, go play Valorant. Valorant is a game that's probably earned having automated, consistent abilities rather than high skill ceiling mechanical ones, because trying to calculate the trajectory of a hypotenuse of the dodecahedron while some dragon with a blue gun launches through the air and shoots a missile at you right after being flashed by the Eye of Sauron and a bird getting stunned by rocks as you are being pelted by 600 other abilities at once. I know this comparison is dead and tired. Valorant and Counter-Strike are two games with very different focuses and gameplay. So in conclusion, what have we learned? Counter-Strike is for openly racist, closeted gays, and Valorant is for openly gay, closeted racists. It's just that simple. Also, the mental gymnastics that one has to do to separate jump throw binds from bunny hop scripts, recoil macros, and anything else that can give you an advantage while scripting shows the disconnect that a lot of people who play video games for a living have from the people that keep these games alive in the first place. In order to get paid as a professional player, you have to have an audience of people who are dedicated to the game in the first place. So catering only to the top level makes no sense and is completely dysfunctional. The more accessible this game is, and the less people have to tinker with a million different settings and auto-exec scripts in order to actually be able to play the game at a level that's considered competitive, the better. If you want full control over a competitive game, just do what Shroud did and make a Valorant clone.